Hey everyone, this is day one of the 30-day challenge for the content creators of color. I'm Daryl, Mr. Black Ovation, host of the All Things Black podcast, which you can hear on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all your favorite streaming platforms. Make sure you tune in, make sure you check it out. Got some incredible episodes for you. But we are here to talk about the 30-day challenge for the content creators of color. I was one of those that was invited to come to do the challenge, and I accepted it. So this is 30 days of content. This is 30 days of delivering episodes. This is 30 days of trying to be creative and come up with some things that I probably never would have thought of before. So we can get into things like storytelling, poetry. I do write poetry. We can come up with things like telling you a little bit more about myself and my background, right? So there's a host of things that can be done with this challenge. And I'm kind of excited because it gives me an opportunity to kind of talk about some things that I wouldn't readily talk about in these types of forums. So the Creator Content Challenge is for 30 days for the month of October. We're talking day one today. And you can hear my episode every day at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you guys tune in, right? So again, day one, I'm excited. I thought I would actually sit back and talk just a little bit about myself, which is something that I don't do a lot of. What made me get into the podcasting space? I wanted to create a lane for individuals, Black people, to be able to tell their life stories and experiences. And that was through the art of podcasting. I love for Black people to be able to express themselves, to be able to really get in depth about their storytelling, to be able to share experiences that a lot of people would not be privy to if we did not talk about them. Right now, there's not a lot of Black podcasters, and this is something that needs to change because podcasting is growing exponentially. So we need reporters. We need those that will lend their voice. We need people that are creatives. We need people to just come on and begin to tell their stories and express their expertise in a way that shows the world that we are definitely capable. We are the salt of the earth. And a lot of people follow what we do, right? We create culture. We are the definitive people that push culture forward. And a lot of people know this. But since that is the case, I thought that it would be a good idea to make a call to those past, present, and future Black podcasters that would want to lend their voice and just say, hey, it's time for me to pick up my microphone. It's time for me to pick up a social media platform and really talk about the things that are heavily impacting the Black community. Anyway, went off on a bit of a tangent. A little bit more about me. So I am a podcaster. I am also an audio engineer. I've been doing audio engineering for about 11 years. I graduated as an audio engineer in Minneapolis, Minnesota, under the tutelage of Tom Tucker Sr., who was Prince's engineer for about 15 years, and a host of other people that are very notable in the musician and audio engineering space. I got a chance to sit down with Sounds of Blackness in about 2011 when they were finalizing an album that they released. I got a chance to meet some very interesting and very notable people. Jeff Toby, who was at the time Mint Conditions manager. Yeah, man. I mean, it was an incredible ride. I got a chance to record bands and solo artists, rap artists, R&B artists. I got a chance to make my own electronic music, you know, and it was an incredible experience. I have a lot of stories that I could share, you know, while I'm on this platform. But, you know, time will tell and see where this is going, right? What direction that I will be headed in, because every day is a new day, right? I'm not necessarily going to map anything out. It's just going to be a surprise. So hopefully you guys will tune in. Hopefully you know, will be able to extract something from the information that I provide. Hopefully you like the resonance in my voice. And like I say, maybe we'll talk about some storytelling. Maybe we'll talk about some poetry. I'm a big poetry lover, and like I say, I write poetry. And maybe I'll share some of that stuff with you guys. But in the meantime, this is day one. This is episode 1. I'm Mr. Black Ovation. My podcast is the All Things Black Podcast. Make sure you check it out on all the streaming platforms. But I am in this wonderful challenge with a group of my peers, and it is the Content Creators of Color Challenge, or the C4 Challenge. And you can make sure that you check us out on your social media platforms, specifically Instagram, right? And make sure you come back every day to check out the other wonderful podcasters that's going to be creating some content for you guys. So make sure you go and you check it out. Day 1, episode 1. Check me out tomorrow, 7 p.m. Peace.